So you can really tell a lot about depression. You know what? Anybody heard of depression medications, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They are one type is called a selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. Right? Prozac, SSRI. Anybody know what it does? It doesn't add anything to your brain.
It opens up the.
It closes the Grand Canyon.
It doesn't close the Grand Canyon. What happened if two neurons touch?
Electricity.
Oh,
So they
right.
never touch. Two neurons can never touch, or you're gonna have like
I bet you.
jumper cables.
Okay.
It opens up the transmitters.
It makes
Selective
more.
serotonin reuptake inhibitor.
Okay, so the serotonin that is staying in the Grand Canyon, the dump truck is going to select whether or not they're going to pick it up.
Very good. So it doesn't actually add anything to your brain. People are like, oh no, it doesn't add anything. All it does is sit on her. Right? All it does is say you just take a break so that you can like hopefully speed up here and move a little faster. So it actually just inhibits what's called a glial cell. You're a glial cell.
Yay.
You clean up stuff. So it actually just inhibits her. So you have all kinds of things. You have SSRIs, you have dopamine reuptake inhibitors, you've got MAO inhibitors, all the different things. But if you go to a doctor and you take an antidepressant and it doesn't work, sometimes they'll give you, if you take Prozac, sometimes they'll give you Wellbutrin. That is also a serotonin reuptake inhibitor. Is it going to work?
No.
No.
No. Likely you need a different type of inhibitor. And that's why a lot of times, people are like, antidepressants don't work. Well, they do. Also, if lack of serotonin is not your problem, is it going to help you?
No.
No. It's not going to solve what isn't already there. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So, we're going back to the brain rules. Okay. First of all, most important brain rule is your brain thinks you're stupid.
Alright. Yay.
Okay, so your brain thinks you're stupid. Your brain's only objective is to survive, right? It's a mammal. What are the two drives of all mammal species?
Survive and reproduce.
Survive and reproduce. So your brain likes you to eat a ton of food, and the worse food for you, the better. The higher fat, the better. The higher sugar, the better. The higher salt, the better. Because
More messages.
In times of lack of food.
in times of lack of food, it wants you to eat as fat as humanly possible.
Oh.
Because it's associated with
Survival.
survival. It likes you to sleep. Sleeping's good. So it likes you to have sex. Sex is very good in terms of your brain. So your brain thinks you're stupid.
Yay.
So here's what your brain does. Your brain rewards you, kind of like a dog, for every positive, healthy, life-affirming thing you do. So you eat really good, your brain goes, good job. Right? You sleep, your brain goes, good job. You have sex, your brain goes, really good job. So every healthy, positive, life-affirming thing, your brain rewards you with a little bit of happy chemicals, serotonin, dopamine, says, good job, way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Rule number 2. It is correct. You are stupid.
Yay.
If you were an intelligent mammal, would being rewarded for positive, healthy, life-affirming activities be sufficient?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. My dog eats when he's hungry, sleeps when he's tired, and humps things when he wants to. Because he's an intelligent mammal. Why is he doing all these life-affirming things?
Because what do you... It's what... It's instinct.
It's rewarded.
Because he gets rewarded.
Mm-hmm.
So...
If I gave you a cookie every time you did a certain activity, a smart human being would continue doing it.
Right.
Correct?
No.
Unless you don't like cookies.
Right. How many of you like to feel happy?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure all of you like to feel happy.
Yeah.
So if every time I gave you a little happy pill, you did a happy thing, would you keep doing it if you're intelligent?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. You're not intelligent. So your brain moves to stage 2. Because giving you positive rewards for doing positive things isn't sufficient. It goes, you got the carrot and the stick. Now it's going to start punishing you because you don't do it by yourself. Right? So what happens if you don't eat enough? You don't sleep enough? What?
You start feeling like you're dragging.
Bad, bad, bad. Your brain
Mhm.
punishes you. Right? You don't sleep enough. Bad, bad, bad. You eat crap. Bad, bad, bad. Your brain's just punishing you for not doing those things. Now, if you're an intelligent species, would getting rewarded for one behavior and punished for not doing it be sufficient?
Should be.
You would think. Is it for us as Americans? we just drink more Jolt.
Mm-hmm.
Have another Monster. Okay? So your brain is punishing you all the time. And what this brain does is uses it to make you do stuff. Right? So healthy, positive life-affirming activities. Here's what's ironic. Your brain, okay, among the things that you do, your brain is probably the hugest fan of reproductive activities, which involve actual sex, but also involve time with family. I mean, anytime you spend time with your kids, your brain thinks that's associated. It's good to get along with people if you want to reproduce. So, in couples' relationships, the minute that they get stressed out about life, what's the first thing they often stop doing?
Sex.
What's the thing that's likely to help?
Sex.
I would never encourage anybody to do anything they don't want to do, but I would look at you and go, okay, you have a headache and you're really tired. Give it 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Will it likely help?
Probably.
Yes.
You're all-
I've tried it.
I know, right? Make your wife a happy man.
Yep.
Honestly, you often don't have as many relationship issues with them after either because the fact a lot of times you're causing problems in your life because of your brain punishing you. Like, I don't know, a couple of you have been in classes where I have chosen not to eat all day and taught a night class.
Hungry.
Oh, boy.
What is that likely to be?
Hungry or something like that?
Angry.
Hungry,
Yeah,
angry.
Yeah, and whose problem is it going to be?
Yours.
Not mine, it's going to be theirs.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it is going to be theirs. And it's not going to be my problem. It's called angry, by the way.
Hangry.
Your body's
Oh.
punishing you so much that, in fact, Admiral Psych class did that to me once. They were doing an experiment about chronic pain. And so all we had to do is put a clothespin on our finger. And it didn't really hurt at first, it was just kind of annoying. And then it got more annoying. And then pretty soon I got really angry and I failed the entire class. Of course, I changed my mind. But your brain's punishing you for those activities. You can't think straight. Ironically, when your brain's punishing you, for example, for not eating, we take a drug like Monster or caffeine or sugar that is going to cause you to further be punished.
Right.
Okay, you follow me so far?
Yep.
Okay, it is correct. Another thing I'll tell you about drugs. You may know why drugs works. Anything that changes your mood, anything at all, caffeine, nicotine, any kind of painkillers, street drugs, alcohol, anything that changes your mood for one reason. It pretends to be another neurotransmitter.
Oh.
So when it goes into your brain sees it as a naturally occurring transmitter. So when you drink something that mimics epinephrine, for example, like coffee, what did I tell you epinephrine does?
Change.
Wakes you up.
Mhm.
So your brain sees coffee and does what?
Oh.
Wakes you up. Alcohol mimics a combination of serotonin and dopamine that makes kind of a twisted combination depending on how much you drink. So your brain, you drink it, your brain goes, yeah. It depends on who you are, but for a lot of people, it'll chill you out a little bit. It'll dull your senses. Cocaine, nicotine, all these things mimic other things. Otherwise, they would do nothing. Like water doesn't change your mood, right? Except maybe make you healthier. Well, it's because it doesn't pretend to be something.
Makes you pee.
Yeah. So all of these chemicals are pretending to be other naturally occurring chemicals. Okay, rule number 3. Your brain strives for equilibrium. What is that?
Balance.
Balance. Your brain requires it to be in balance with all 212 chemicals at all times. They have to be in balance. When you've heard you have a neurological imbalance, it's not good. There are consequences for that. So your brain requires equilibrium or balance. You need a certain amount of serotonin or you'll die. You need a certain amount of happy chemicals or you die. You need a certain amount of epinephrine or you die. So it strives for equilibrium or balance. And when you're out of balance, how do you feel?
You feel
Out of whack.
Crummy, out of whack. You're acting crummy and out of whack. Right? Life just generally stinks when you're out of balance. Okay, you ready for number 4?